What's up, guys? It's your girl Chelsea, the wannabe Hecate, coming at you with another tarot video for this week. On Wednesday, we have a full moon in Scorpio, and when the full moon rolls around, I like to break out my Santa Muerte Oracle cards. They are a very beautiful deck by the very talented and very amazing Fabio Listrani. When you place them all face down in a certain order, they make a Ouija board. I don't want to argue in the comments about how Ouija is pronounced. Don't even bring it in here. Don't even talk to me about it. So, I pulled one card for each of the signs for your full moon energy for this week. I just asked my deck, not really anything specific. I was just like, hey, what's the card for these placements? How are they feeling this full moon? What do we want to tell them? What kind of guidance do they need? As always, times are in the caption if you want to skip to a specific sign. Let's go. Aries, your oracle card for the Scorpio full moon is Untitled. I'm pretty sure I said that mostly right. I looked it up and I worked hard. So Untitled is the Aztec goddess of the earth, moon, and birth. She's seen as like a purifying goddess, but on this card, she is devouring a centipede, a millipede. Does it really matter? They're all gross. In the same way that she is devouring this disgusting thing, she devoured the sins of the Aztec people, so she was seen as a purifying goddess. Her message for you: trust your intuition, but accept your faults. I think you're kind of looking for inner balance right now, maybe. Know that you're not perfect. No one is. But, listen to yourself. Honor your inner voice. Taurus placements, your oracle card for the Scorpio full moon. Okay, we're going to try that again. Taurus placements, your oracle card for the Scorpio full moon is Tlaloc. Tlaloc is the Aztec god of rain and fertility. Now, being the god of rain, he was worshipped with fear because he could irrigate your crops and water them on the one hand, but on the other hand, he could also flood them and destroy them. Bearing that in mind, Tlaloc's message for you is to weigh the forces that you're putting into play right now. You never know how you could potentially overwhelm a situation. You never know whether, doing too much is too much or doing not enough is not enough until it's too late sometimes. So check the balance with which you're doing things. Gemini placements, your oracle card for the Scorpio full moon is Fraternity. So basically, don't shut other people out right now. Fraternity obviously is like friendship, partnership. Who can you lean on? Who can help you? Try as hard as you can to be in a state of like socialness and solidarity, like collaborating with others right now. Like let love bloom in your life. Cancer placements, your oracle card for the Scorpio full moon is Emotions. And what this card is about is the balance between being receptive to the outer world and being closed off and like isolating yourself from the outer world. It made me think about the mini reading that I did for you guys last week, in which we had the reverse hermit, and I talked about how there's a balance between going inward and being introspective, but also coming up for air and staying connected to the outside world. So I'm seeing that's kind of a theme for you right now. Don't get too caught up in your own inner world. Remember to come out of your shell and check in with the outer world too. Leo placements, your oracle card for the Scorpio full moon is Light. So this is a card of creation manifesting itself in the world. This is like pure energy, like just potential, it has no shape yet, no form. And the message of this card is that energy is feeding your journey right now. So just go after whatever you're going after and know that you have what it takes and you can get it. Virgo placements, your oracle card for the Scorpio full moon is Mictecaccihuatl. Mictecaccihuatl is the queen of the dead and the afterlife. You can kind of see her on here. She's like eating stars. Since she's the queen of the dead, she's responsible for memories. Perhaps you've had some things from the past on your mind lately. Mictecaccihuatl's whole message is about reminding us of the necessity of opposites and like balance, like how we can't have night without day, we can't have life without death. Just remember that there's a balance to things. Libra placements, your oracle card for the Scorpio full moon is Intellects. This is obviously the world of ideas, the world of knowledge. This literally represents our intellect, and the message of it is that very intellect can sometimes be the source of our own frustration. Our minds can be our own enemies. So take a step back from your situation. If you feel frustrated or blocked, try to look at it from a rational and logical point of view. Don't overly rely on like your emotions. Scorpio placements, your oracle card for the Scorpio full moon is Birth. So birth is all about being aware of how precious life is, being aware of the things that you have to be grateful for. This card also represents that now is a very good time for you to act. If there's something that you've been waiting to make a move on, your potential is at its highest right now. So now is the time. Sagittarius placements, your oracle card for the Scorpio full moon is Will. So will is all about being conscious of how we listen to our own free will, how we listen to our instincts, and how we act on them. This kind of goes along with the card I pulled for Libras in that it reminds us we can be the authors of our own frustration. Because if you don't, like if you repress your will, if you squash things or, you know, try to hide certain things and you don't deal with them in the right way, they can come out negatively and turn into something bad. Whereas if you are more balanced and you listen to yourself and you know how to act healthily on it, you can channel it in a way that helps you achieve your goals. This card is all about trust in what you've learned. That is the message for you. Capricorn placements, your oracle card for the Scorpio full moon is Action. So this card wants you to continue the actions that you've already been making. You may have made a choice recently that you've been kind of planning for or like making steps towards. If that is the case, continue to do what you've been doing. Project yourself toward your future. Keep going after those goals. Like, know that you have what you need. You have what it takes. Aquarius placements, your oracle card for the Scorpio full moon is Flux. So flux is like the self-realization that everything you went through before now got you to here, where you are, how you are. And basically by reflecting on that and thinking about how where you were before got you here to where you are now, you have to keep in mind that you make your future what you want it to be. You have the power. So be mindful of your intentions, be mindful of what you're trying to manifest right now, and know that you have what it takes and you mold your future. Last but never ever least, Pisces placements, your oracle card for the Scorpio full moon is Tezcatlipoca. Tezcatlipoca is the god of night, education, and war, because those things go together. Tezcatlipoca is holding a mirror, and he uses that to defeat his enemies by making them face their own contradictions. Something about that energy is what I would like to carry into the rest of this year. But if we look down here, we see that Tezcatlipoca is missing a leg. It's because he sacrificed it because he was trying to lure some Aztec beast. I don't remember what it's called. He was luring it though and trying to kill it, so he sacrificed his own leg as bait. So his message is, what do you need to sacrifice right now in order to leave behind chaos and move somewhere more ordered, moving toward the goals that you have in mind. I wanted this video to be very fast-paced and short. I didn't want to take too long on each of the cards. I hope you enjoyed them. This is definitely not the last you will see of my beautiful Santa Muerte. I definitely want to keep making more tarot videos like this. It's fun. It's helping me get a lot better at filming and editing. I'll also be posting mini readings on my Instagram this week for the signs, as well as these oracle cards and the second episode of Analyzing Celebrity Birth Charts. So be on the lookout for all that good stuff. I am having lots of fun making all of this. I hope you guys are having fun watching it and learning stuff along with me. I'm also about to finish American Horror Story 1984, which I mentioned in the last video I filmed. And then after that, I'm like halfway through Ozark. What are you guys watching? If anyone wants to talk about what they're watching, you know, just leave a comment, talk to me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be safe out there in the great big world. It's crazy and scary. I'm off to watch American Horror Story. Love you, bye!